speaking of interesting little games, we have um, we have a lot of Sony news to cover this week. Starting with the fact that they might be going multi-platform. Yeah, I mean we already have a lot of games that are already multi-platform, like Spider-Man and The Last of Us, thing Horizon. They're all already on PC, but this is not what that is. This is multi-platform. I'm talking about actually, you know, seeing Sony PlayStation exclusives being released on Xbox or possibly even Nintendo. Crazy, right? Crazy. And we're gonna dig into that a little bit because I've got this job listing that we have come across. I didn't find this, just to be clear. This is something that someone else found and it's been circulating and I came across it. And it's a job listing for senior director. Wait, hang on. You can't see what I'm looking at. There you go. Now you can see. It's a job listing for a senior director, multi-platform and account management, based in the United States. I should apply. It's PlayStation haven't really had. I don't know if they had a multi-platform account manager before. Account management senior director before. I don't really know if this is a new listing or a replacement, but this has been circulating in the internet and people were kind of going crazy because they had this part. Reporting to the Vice President, Commercial Management as Senior Director of Multi-Platform and Account Management, you will play a critical leadership role in shaping and executing the global commercial strategy for PlayStation Studios software titles across all digital platforms beyond PlayStation hardware, including Steam, Epic Game Store, Xbox, Nintendo, and mobile. I mean, we are already familiar with Sony exclusives being on PC, but Xbox, Nintendo, and mobile? I mean, this is crazy. I mean, we know the console war has been over for a while, but if this is actually happening, if you're gonna start seeing PlayStation coming out on Xbox and Nintendo and mobile, the console war is well and truly over. Well and truly over. And it's a good thing for us, for players. It gives them a lot of choice. And this role is accountable for optimizing title profitability, ensuring cross-functionality, alignment, and leading high-performance team. Yeah. So it's a directorial role within PlayStation. So this guy will be in charge of actually working with internal teams and external teams and other companies like Xbox, Microsoft, and Nintendo to bring the Sony exclusive to these platforms. And we already starting this sort of thing happening with Xbox. We got Forza on PlayStation. I mean, imagine playing Forza on a PlayStation. It has been wild. And Indiana Jones came to PlayStation. So, I mean, it's already happening with Xbox. And, I think the reason is very clear, though. Reason is very clear because at the end of the day, it's been, when it comes to games development, it's been very, very, very expensive, crushing costs when it comes to game development. And it's been increasing year over year. And I know we have a lot of talk about how games are also getting expensive for consumers now, starting with the $60 price tag and now it's 80 and it's now going to like 100. It's crazy. I'm talking about US dollars. Here in Australia, it's even crazier because the games used to be like $100 if you're buying from EB Games. And now it's like 120, 130. It's crazy. And this is because the game development has also gotten really expensive, increasingly expensive, and having, especially for Sony exclusives, it's being hard because a lot of their stuff either licensed or, I mean, new IPs are good, but things like Spider-Man, they're already on multi-platform because licensing is also very expensive, and having these games limited to one platform is not going to do them any favors anymore. When this exclusivity in gaming titles started, it was because they wanted to drive people to stick to a console, buy their console. That's why the consoles were cheaper, but the games were expensive, and you had exclusives also, right? And it just made sense because the cheap console was the entry. It's a low entry barrier to entry, but once you get your console, you have all these exclusives that you can play on the specific consoles, and that was leading people to actually choose a console that they want to play in. PlayStation had that strategy going on for at least 2-3 generations now. PlayStation 2, it's too old to talk about now. I mean, not too old. I'm saying in terms of their shifting strategies, they started there with PlayStation 3 like full steam ahead, and PlayStation 4 really perfected it. They had a lot of exclusives dropping on PlayStation 4 era that really, I mean, they pretty much won the console war in that generation because of their exclusives, and they were so good, and people were buying PlayStation 4s or Xboxes just to play the exclusives. But in this current gen, I think at this point the consoles, PlayStations and Xboxes have been in the consumer market for so long. It's been like almost 20 years of this, these consoles been there, and so are like people's accounts, like PlayStation accounts and Xbox accounts or whatever. So people are very much less likely to do that shift from one console to another anymore. If you made your preference in either PS3 era or PS4 era, you're likely to stick with that, or you shift to PC like me. But you're most likely to keep that console with you. So because you have all your progression and all your stuff, achievements and all that attached to that specific console or that account, like if it's a PSN account or an Xbox account. So people are less likely to make that shift now. So if that's the case, it just makes sense now for publishers to go, okay, so we should probably start releasing our games in other platforms so we make more money. It just makes sense, right? So that is the only surefire way to make sure that you get a lot more revenue for your games. And I think that's a good strategy because, the more money they make, that the better they can cover their costs. And hopefully, the longer they can put off by having to, increase the prices for the games, for the consumer. So it's a bit of a win-win situation for everybody, right? So it just makes so much sense that it's happening, and I hope it continues to happen. Speaking of, multi-platform releases, it's I hope GTA comes sooner on the PC. I know it's not going to be. I know it's going to be a PlayStation console release first and then PC later. I hope that it doesn't take them a whole year to do it though, because now I just got a PC. I want to be playing it on PC. I don't want to be playing it on PS5, but I'm probably going to buy it on PS5 because I don't want to wait until it comes on PC. And then when it comes on PC, I'll probably switch. What are you guys going to do? Would you be doing the same thing like me, or buy a PlayStation Pro just to play it? Some people have been saying that they want to do that. They might do that. I don't know if I would though. I don't think I want to upgrade my PS5. I have a base PS5. I don't know if I want to upgrade that to a Pro just to play GTA. Would you? I don't think I would.